Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. We are back with our hardcore barbarian. We're at level 54 and just before we go jumping into any dungeons or anything, I just wanted to show I've switched over one of the diamonds that we had in here for Ruby, because previously our fire resist was about 20% and our shadow resist was over 70%. So this has just balanced things out a little bit. We've lost 8% from each of these, but fire resist has gone up 24. So that should take away some of the potential danger of like explosions from mobs as we're going around. We're going to be running the highest tier dungeons we can, which is going to be 6 at the moment. All right, let's drink a third eye elixir and hop on in for this, and we're just going to be grinding out some XP for our sigils. And of course hoping to get better items and all that jazz. An incredibly long dying breath from that person over in the corner. So yeah, fire damage is less worrying now. I mean, we still don't want to get hit by it, but if we do get hit by it, it's not going to be the end of the world. Now with our Paragon points, we're actually pushing across to get this fire resistance over here. So that's kind of working for us. It's a lot slower progress the way we're moving through this than our softcore character. But we're still going to ultimately end up doing the same thing. It's just we need to take the time to get more defensive skills as we go. More defensive skills, more defensive nodes, that's what I mean to say.
I'm out of fury.
So honestly, our softcore character should probably do the same. You can never really say like what the cutoff point for a softcore character is on survivability, because with stubbornness, you can get through anything. But with a hardcore character, yeah, you need to have that survivability.
I'm low on fury.
Now what I should probably do at some point, I say at some point because I'm not going to do it right now, is look up how many nightmare dungeons we'll need to get our sigils up to rank 15. Rank 15 is when we get an improved or increased radius. We'll stand directly under the ground point. We'll grab all of these though. These are fun mobs to be going up against. Like they're always attacking because, you know, ranged and they're not shy about it. And they do hit reasonably hard, but not so hard that I think we're gonna get ourselves into proper difficulty. Don't like being frozen, as you would expect. Now, I understand why they don't do it for like simplicity's sake, but I'd really like it if cold resist gave you like a slight resistance to the chilling effect and freezing effect. Thematically, I feel it would be appropriate, even if mathematically it would be complicated for people to work out easily how it scales and where it goes and stuff.
I'm low on fury.
dead. You're dead. Just out of the direct damage from the freezing. Yeah, our killing speed is perfectly fine. I do worry that our whirlwind doesn't do enough damage for us to like have proper pacing, but ultimately Thorns damage is what we're working with, and having Thorns damage as our target with a solo character, everything has to attack you if it wants to kill you, so it's a problem that solves itself. The problem being that you can't put enough damage on the enemies, so the enemies have to attack you. We could probably do more to help ourselves. Let's keep drinking. But a lot of the things that we can do are just about tailoring our build. So focusing on stuff that we know is going to help, like plus damage to bleeding enemies. That's great. Plus damage to slowed enemies is great while they're healthy. As soon as they become unhealthy, we're no longer crowd controlling them. They're no longer slowed, so we lose that damage bonus.
We got separated.
Ooh, the Helltide is up. After this dungeon, we are going to go to the Helltide. Super risky, because that's where we died before, but
I'm low on fury.
I think it's a good time to start grinding out some cinders. Maybe trying to get some living steel. Well, we killed enough of these guys. I'll tell you what I would love to find, other than Razor Blade of course, is a natural needle flare aspect, so that we can up our chance for the area Thorns damage.
Mighty Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead.
That would be amazing. Right, let's put this point in there.
Manage from here. Please.
Just need to check that. We could also be using incense to help boost our experience gains, but honestly, for the number of resources that it takes, we would have to spend a lot more time farming Barbarian. This isn't where we need to go, this little side section, but I'm coming in here anyway because good monster density. Even if we are getting stunned by some of them. And two-handed sword rank 10. Nice. We do want to be using axes in the end. At the moment, of course, we have our lovely, lovely giant thorns imbuing stabby thing. But axes is where our end game damage is really going to come from. And a lot of that just comes down to preference of what you're trying to do. With the Hemomancy that we've got and the two-handed swords, we're constantly applying bleeding to mobs, which is really nice. And we could lean into that and instead go for plus damage over time rather than plus critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies. So there's plenty of flexibility in what we could do.
I'm out of fury.
But the plus critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies, that works on our main damage and the damage over time. So let's do some conduit stuff. There was the other guy we needed to kill down here, I think, around this corner. I wonder if we can reach him in time. Not if I go the wrong way, we can't.
I must wait.
There we go. Another Paragon point. Then we have the treasure room key, which of course we can push on and go into extra fire resistance. I really like that we can focus on 1 or 2 resistances within our Paragon points. Outlaw sharpshooter. Hit me, hit me. Right, now I'm going to whirl around you.
I'm not ready yet.
Honestly, not really scared about this this boss. They're not going to do enough damage to us for us to really worry about it. So we're going to keep putting into revenge, try and get it up to rank 15 first, but we do want to consider our blood feeder. Extra damage to bleeding targets is lovely, although we might be able to get more benefit from other nodes nearby. Grab that. Hey, there's another glyph for Rumble. What boots did we get? Increased crowd control duration. It's really nice. These have plus movement speed. They have a bit of poison, well, more poison resistance than our current thing. Damage reduction while injured is also very nice. We lose a bit of fire resistance, but we could re-roll something into fire resistance. This could also potentially like help us kill goblins. But honestly, I don't think it's worth us switching over to them until we get some decent sacred legendary boots that have nice rolls on them. We are going to gamble for one-handed swords. We're going to try and get skull splitters. Nope, that's skull and steel of the expected.
Why not try another?
Nope, no thank you. Extra damage to bleeding enemies is nice. Extra damage to crowd controlled enemies, it's a bit pants. Mostly because it's not a sacred thing. If we switch to comparing the other slot, we lose quite a bit of critical strike damage, lose a bit of core skill damage, lose a bit of damage to bleeding enemies. Overall, it just feels like a weak option. Now, running around the Helltide, we're probably going to get quite a few items. That is exactly the same roll as our current one. It is the lowest roll you can get. We might end up stunning mobs, but not really boss mobs. And with a lot of these things that I'm looking at, I'm thinking, how does this work for Elite? How does this work for stuff with proper stun resistance? Okay, Helltide, where are you? There you are. Let's go to Jarandai and we'll start making our way kind of north, I guess. as we set off, I'll just have a quick look and see what stuff we need to do relating to Helltide other than getting cinders from the season journey. So in the season journey, there is nothing on this level that we need to do. Getting cinders, that makes sense. Defeat Grigor, so we need living steel from Helltide. The Echo of Varshan, level 4, that's not Helltide. We need to do world bosses or legion events for Lord Zir. Okay, and the next level, Duriel with materials from Grigor and Varshan. Multiple tortured gifts during a single Helltide. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking to open multiple tortured gifts. And this might be painful. We might want to retreat out of it.
More fury.
Hopefully, we're going to be fine. Ooh, there's a nice glyph. And we've got events that we can do in here, which will get us even more aberrant cinders.
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Get that tarnished amulet. These events are good because they summon mobs in addition to rewarding us with cinders at the end. Yeah, the drop rate for cinders today is just so much better than it was last night.
I must wait.
That is just insane. Already up to 20.
I'm not ready yet.
Compared to the trouble we were having on the software characters the other day, to already be up to 34 and having only been in here for like a minute or two. Right, you. Greater Radiant Chest. Let's open that up. Already up to 50. Look at that. Right, we'll ride round and grab all these. And I think we can actually hand them in. Where is the point? There it is. Let's ride round and grab that. Blastwave Shrine. Because that's nice and easy getting more cinders. So many more cinders today. Yeah, we just got really unlucky with the previous Helltide. That must be the explanation. I think probably things hadn't spawned in properly because we didn't see any Fiend Roses either. Yep, hold on, I'll get to you in a moment.
I don't have enough fury.
And we're up to 85. Right, Shaman, you need to die. So we'll save up for living steel first, I think.
I must wait.
Because we're going to need 2 lots of living steel in order to summon Grigor on this character. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be difficult for us to save up enough. Yes, come claim my soul for Lilith. That's exactly what we're here to do. That's another Paragon point. We'll put that in a moment. Really nice mob density. These are good ones for us to be fighting. No thank you. Just 9 seconds remain. It looks like we're about to get one of the elite mobs drop. Get the damage reduction just to help out, and job done. Look at how many cinders we're up to in such a short period of time. 141. Okay, that point is going to go straight into the 10% fire resistance. Yeah, I suspect that we just got unlucky with the way the zone spawned. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or there's a penalty for going around in a party, but that doesn't seem likely or useful or fair.
I need more fury.
So let's do some rituals. We've got time. Hell, all we have in this zone is time. Up to 177. That's it's honestly astounding to me how quickly we're getting through this. So we need 300 for the Gift of Living Steel. And it's right here, actually. So let's mark it. Come on, let me get the Galavine. 55 Galavine, that's... Wow. Champion of Evil's on the way. There they go. We can go to the Tree of Whispers. Probably worth us doing that quickly, just grabbing it and coming back. So we're going to just dart in, dart back out. That way we won't lose any efficiency on the Helltide itself.
It is done.
Two-handed weapons. Now that we've got this fire condition thing, I think we're going to come up this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually going to be better for us to go via the extra fire resist. Nothing of note, just salvage it all up. And then get right back out there.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Yeah, if we could get Tortured Gift of Mysteries and the Gift of Living Steel, that would be awesome. Hi! There we are. Helltide Harbinger. We might have another one landing in a second as well. Oh, look at that. So, that's more than we got in any individual moment.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on fury.
Okay, we'll keep pushing around looking for events, because those are super efficient for us. Caravan under siege? I like it.
Be careful.
Anyone else want to come in a bit closer? Yeah, everyone attack me. Don't go near them, Bloodhawk. Oh, you're barely being touched. That's not even a point of concern. This thing needs to go, though. Absolutely giant beast.
Couldn't have made it without you.
Okay, that was alright. Got some more cinders after that. Let's head up and do this ritual just up here. Up to 245. And we'll put the point into dexterity.
I'm not ready yet.
There's definitely a level of efficiency with our rank and file killing, especially with the lucky hits we've got.
I'm not ready yet.
We're going to need to put on a new potion soon, because we are running a little bit low on the remaining time that we have. That was just an insane pile of vampire souls charging at the guy. Okay, down and round this way. Up to 276, so it's coming along really well. Always open chests. You're often gonna find stuff in them. We only need a couple more so we can start actually heading towards the target, because we might find them on the way.
I'm not ready yet.
So there's the ones we need. We'll open it up. And there we go. Got some living steel on this character. Right. Another point. Keep pushing up. And now we're grinding again for more. Now these, they are tortured gifts specifically. So that open multiple tortured gifts in a single Helltide. To me, that, like, it implies you need to do a certain number in order to trigger it. So I'm curious as to what the requirements are for it. Anyway, we want to be on a horse. Where's this Harbinger going to land? Nowhere near us. I mean, I guess that's allowed. It just feels a bit pants. Open this up. We'll get some decent stuff out of that. More cinders. Yeah, just like sometimes the mobs just spew a whole bunch out, and that's what we were missing.
I must wait.
There's another damned soul. Let's get that. Now this is good for getting experience, of course.
I'm not ready yet.
But it's not going to do anything for our paragon glyphs. You know what? I'm gonna mark that. So I can remember to come back for it. Yeah, maybe it ended up being like a half Helltide or something. Still, this is a lot better than the last time we did Helltide. A lot more survivable. Paid attention to my resistances, and that's what's keeping us alive. That's making all the difference. So the question is, do we save all the way up for Tortured Gift and Mysteries? Or do we go for a bit of variety? And try and get a whole bunch of different chests.
I'm not ready yet.
We have a another ravaged corpse here. Let's open it up. There's the last ones. Right, where's this champion? Just down here. Didn't really get anything good from it, but it's another Whisper. Which moves us towards the next cache and a whole bunch of XP, so... Same for these ritual sites. They're very nice. And you know what? I should have drunk another potion. You look like you're doing bad things. Oh, yeah. Little bit toasty. Little bit toasty. Only downside with those wretched souls is they take so long to open. Maybe it's just the start of the Helltide is more likely to... No. No, it's definitely not that. I was thinking we haven't got like a big pack in a while, so... Just bad luck. And then we immediately got a couple of large drops. I was half expecting a Harbour to drop from the sky for that. Okay, let's try and keep moving, keep the pace up. This is like the upper section, so... we should start heading south. What if there's a second living steel? Or if we could open the same one again. I suspect we can't open the same one again. Come on, round that edge. It's a nice big stun when we smack them like that, but not always useful when we're relying on Thorns damage to kill them.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on, let me ride this way. Wretched souls in the ground. Where's the final ritual site? Or did we do them all? We might have done them all, actually. Let's head north. That's what we'll do. It looks like we can wake this guy up again. But we definitely can't open this chest again. And the chest itself looks to be a bit angry, which is kind of amusing. right now we've got enough for a couple of chests, or one reasonable chest. Not enough for Tortured Gift of Mysteries. Yeah, definitely opening chests is the way to go to get these aberrant cinders. We kind of knew that anyway, but it's good to have it confirmed. Oh, there is another living steel here. Ooh, interesting. Right, that is our new target then.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I will mark that there, and we're going to go elsewhere until we get the last bits that we need. It's not going to take us long. Give me another. There we go. 231. We just need 70 more.
I must wait. What is this?
And we are getting plenty over here. Okay. Up to 250, so we could go for a Tortured Gift of Mysteries, but I really want more living steel because we need 2 living steels in order to summon Grégoire. I wonder how dangerous he is. Like, if we go and fight him, are we just going to die horribly? That's my question. Maybe we should wait until we're like level 60 before doing that. But our resistances are good.
I'm not ready yet.
We don't have proper stuff in every slot, but I feel like we're survivable enough. Yeah, it would just be stuff like if we get made vulnerable, we might struggle with some things, but our physical damage resistance is great. In fact, most of our resistances are great. Getting stunned would be a pain. Our crowd control reduction is not super good. Okay, over to our right is the Tortured Gift of Mysteries. We don't want that, so let's leave this area. Oh, that looks like a nice group. $296. We just need 4 more. We can start going back, I think, by way of other groups. That's enough. Let's go get us some more living steel. It's going to wear off super fast, but
I'm not ready yet.
How do we activate this with him there? Oh, it's just there, I see. Right.
I must wait.
let's open it up and get our second living steel. And loads of forgotten souls. Expertise elixir. All of this stuff is good. Right, we'll put our Paragon point in. We still have a bit of time. Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes. I don't think we'll quite get up to the next available chest. Even a cheap chest. Well, we might manage a cheap chest. Depends on how lucky we get with mobs appearing. And chest, of course.
I must wait. I must wait.
There goes all the damage reduction from these guys. How much is this torture gift? 75. Okay, so we can kind of loiter around here. We'll do this this little event down here. That's going to be good. This is one that we're going to struggle with a bit. Just because of his damage reduction that he does. Hey, we got him. What do you know? Right, big guy's gone. We got quite a lot of nice stuff from that. We'll have to check it out properly. Let's start going back a little. A few more aberrants in fact, we'll take out that Helltide Harbinger. Where did you run to? Thank you. Right, that's almost given us enough for the chest. Let's ride up and round. Ooh, is that a Fiend Rose? No, it's Red of Mine. Don't mind me just coming in, opening chests. Handguards? Sure, we might get like Gore's devastating grips from it. At the very least, we get a bit of XP. We got some Sacred Gloves, which is not terrible. What a good run! What a good run through the Helltide. I'm really, really quite happy with that. I'm surprised it's panned out as well as it did. That's a perfect roll, so that's good. This is a two-handed axe. And in the end, we want to be using two-handed axes. The item power is worse than our current thing, so it's not worth us switching over to other than just for training. But I can do training of our technique over in the other shad of the training dummy. Likewise, the gloves. it's nice having +2 ranks of Whirlwind, but our current ones have got that massive lucky hit chance on them. So I think we'll just end up salvaging them up. This direct damage berserking is better than that, so we definitely want to extract it. Alright, well, point goes in up here. We're pushing up towards this glyph socket. But I'm very happy with how survivable we are. Our fire resist is maxed out. Right, we could definitely take that out and put something a bit more generic in there. That's really funny to me. Maybe we'd switch it over for poison resist. I don't know. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 4. See you soon.